So the other day I had a bright idea to randomly buy a sewing machine and start tailoring my clothes for no good reason, other than that I want to. And then I got some feedback.
We've made it to Joann's, or the parking lot of Joann's, and I am searching sewing necessities, the things that you need to get started. I found an article from Fab Grandma. I decided to go to Joann's first with not knowing what I actually needed, and I was thinking that I would set up the sewing machine and then figure out what I was missing, but instead I just go out into the world hoping that I'll find what I'm looking for. Metaphor for my life? Yes. I really should have opened this package first. Okay, another missed opportunity. Pins, seam ripper, extra bobbins, ironing board. So many words that I don't want to read. Okay, let's just see what happens. Even when I try to prepare, I don't. Is this a sick joke? Oh my god. He just fell over like this. Hello? Hello? We're back and we're ready to start trying to do this. I really don't know why I think I can do this, but for some reason I do. And I know I'm gonna get frustrated, and I know this is gonna be a journey. Trust the process. Hopefully I can make something out of this, slash myself. First things first, let's get the mood right. Alexa, play The Greatest Showman soundtrack at max volume. Right.
Sucks to be not listened to, doesn't it?
Alexa, play The Greatest Showman soundtrack at maximum volume. Please? Alexa, play The Greatest Showman soundtrack.
Playing The Greatest Showman, original motion picture soundtrack by various artists from Spotify.
So we've inevitably reached the part where I am overwhelmed from all of the just putting it together. I just wish I could like have a little SIM or SD card of all of the knowledge you would ever need in any, you know what? That's the Matrix. I would legit pay for that SIM card to be in my brain. Okay, all I've done so far is plug it in. I guess I should try at this point in time. Okay, so we've officially turned it on. I did get a model that was a bit nicer than the other ones available, mainly because I know myself and I know that I get really frustrated if something isn't working. So if I were to get like a baseline model, I know for a fact that I would blame it on the machine and I'd be like, this is a piece of shit, is the reason I can't sew. But the fact that I got one that was a little bit nicer is gonna make me try harder. It does have an LCD screen, but I also figured if I paid a little bit more for it, it would guilt me into actually using it. My tactics. And here's the thing, I've realized I have already talked myself down. Here we go, no negative self-talk from this point forward. I can do this, and I will do this. It'll be rocky along the way, but what's not? Also, the things that I have to embroider currently are nothing out of this world. The two shirts that I have are from another clothing video I did about thrift shopping for the summer. I'll probably save this to last because, as I said in the previous video, I wanted to make this like a halter tank, and that is gonna be the goal for this. So this is not like an intense thrift flip video. I know where I'm at, and I'm accepting it. If you came to be impressed, go watch a Golden Buzzer video because this is gonna be just me learning. I don't know if a lot of other people want to start sewing or want to start thrift flipping their own clothes, but if I can help you in any way, yeah, I will. So let's see how it goes. Now I know for a fact that winding the bobbin is very important. So let's see how to do this together. All the pages of this manual are starting to look like hieroglyphics. So I'm going to figure out a way to watch this on YouTube.
Their machine, so you should refer to your manual to see what kind of bobbin your machine needs.
Didn't do that. Let's do black. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wait a second. I think the display is showing me what to do. Oh my god, this is why I bought this. This is legit telling me how to do this. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's doing things. Honestly, this is worth all of the money already. The manual comes built in. I'm having a great time. Okay, I've celebrated too quickly. I am now at a standstill, and I am unaware of what to do. This is my least favorite escape room. Oh my God, that was exhilarating. I do think I'm messing it up, but look how easy this is. All you do is push this down, and then the needle is threaded. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wait, show them. We have done it. I took a little bit of time for myself. I found 2 really helpful videos from the same creator on YouTube. I'll put his stuff in the description because I could have never got here without him. Now just check out my success. Oh, there it is. I couldn't even show you correctly. Now that I see it, I've actually put brown thread instead of black. All right, now we are all ready to sew. I kind of don't want to do this long one because I don't want to change out of sweatpants. Hi. I'm just gonna sew this.
Okay, before we go any further, the last time we were introduced to this shirt, we were also greeted with a plethora of outrage comments due to the recognizable outline of the popular band The Beatles. I googled the answer to find any ties to The Beatles since the last time I checked, they were a completely separate band from Southern California.
Let's Google this. Watch this be something super offensive.
I called it. Anyway, I found their website, which has the exact same logo on this tank top. That likeness is undeniably them and not the Beatles. The part that doesn't match up are the silhouettes, which do in fact belong to the Beatles from their Help album. You all are right. But this made me mad, seeing as how 2 years ago I got an email from a lawyer instructing me to not make a merch design after I had already made it.
One of the shirts I can't sell because I almost got sued for it.
The main answer I want is how they are able to do that while I wasn't, even when I changed the graphic enough to be covered under parody law. I went back on the website and saw that they had a 24-hour hotline, so I called it. They didn't answer. So I went back on the site searching for any mention of the Beatles. Bingo. One member was associated in a completely separate tribute group called the Fab Four, who they play shows with occasionally. For all the diehard Beatles fanatics who legit lost their wigs over this, there are still tickets left, so you should get out of the comments and get into that audience screaming all you need is love until it means something. So while the divisive tank featured here in actuality doesn't add up, seeing as the answer is not a Beatles cover band, the main lesson that I learned from this is that I was sheltered as a child, and it shows. Moving right along.
I'm just gonna sew this into like a tight crop tank, basically what I'm wearing right now. I realized I was spending way too long on the setup of the machine when like I was the blind leading the blind. It doesn't matter. I can't help you with that part, but I can help you. Actually, I don't know if I can help you. So we're in this together. This is the remnant. I just cropped it off like pretty low, not really that high, just so I could learn how to sew a hem. I took a template of a tank top that I already really liked how it fit. I used this little white fabric pencil in order to make an outline. After I outlined it, I just put little pins in it. I don't know if this is the right way. I think I read online once that the pearls should face you. Even where it's pinned, it looks like it's gonna be still too big. So I honestly will probably just use these as a guideline and just sew on the inside of that. But can we sew? We still don't know. That is my motto for this video. I'm just gonna go for it and sew this because I'm just gonna sew it so that the top is even when it stitches together. This battery will die, but I just want you to know that I will thrive. Wow, I'm so pumped! Oh my gosh! This is so much better than where we started. I do want to still try to hem it. As of right now, it's a raw hem, which looks super lazy because it is. I feel like I vote myself no before I even give myself a chance. And this is so simple. I know that I'm like giving myself a lot of credit for something that's pretty simple and rudimentary, but I've never tried this before. And I'm learning and I'm growing right before my own eyes. Yeah! Crumbs doesn't care. Thanks for all your support. Thank you so much for all your support.
Thanks for the support.
I'm gonna do my best to try to do a hem because I feel like I'm on one right now. The only issue is all of my batteries are going to die and I ordered Postmates. So let's see if we can do this in 18 minutes. I'm balancing this tripod on this glass of water. Oh, Isabel's here with my food. Oh my God, thanks. What? That was so crazy. I couldn't get down to the front door quick enough and they tried to open my door. That seems like not part of the job. The food is here, but I want to finish this seam because I gotta work for my food. I hope the cats don't eat it. They likely will. So I'm using this seam guide and I am pressing. I don't even really know what I'm doing. I folded over 2 inches and I'm just like pressing down. Now I'm just gonna tuck the rest and pin it, and we can do that. We have our pins and our cat hair. I don't really know how this part's gonna work out. It doesn't seem like I did it right, but I did do it. I did do it, I think. It's hard to tell how I feel, because if you look really closely, there is a hem. Okay, moving on to the second shirt, I'm going to take this, again, ill-fitting Tommy Hilfiger sleepwear shirt. I'm gonna essentially make it a halter top. And I don't know how to do this, and I'm also not going to look it up. So, let's get you on a tripod and get me on Project Runway, apparently. So it turns out my confidence was actually ignorance. This is the 3rd time that I've made a really bad seam. I think it all boils down to I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna watch a couple more YouTube tutorials and hopefully I can just get past this part. This part was supposed to be simple. I have finally fixed the hem and I'm wearing the shirt. I don't know if I want to make it a halter top because I'm so scared I'm gonna mess it up. I do think it would be really cute if it was like a halter like this, but I just have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe if I cut this, and I guess that's all I really got to. This is another halter top from Brandy Melville that I really like. I'm gonna attempt. I really am gonna try this, and if it goes awry, I tried. That's my new motto. Okay, one of the sides are done, and I think it looks way better. I basically cut out the side piping of the shirt and then I went over where I cut just so it looks really intentional. I think we're doing good here, folks. Both of my camera batteries died and one of the SD cards is fully full, so now I'm filming on my iPhone. I finished both of these shirts. The last part of this one, I accidentally broke a needle because I don't know what I'm doing. I've spent all day doing this, so I'm not gonna try these on until tomorrow. I'm going to go eat pasta. I deserve this. Hi, 2 very exciting things. Number 1, I found the pile of hair extensions whenever I have a terrible haircut. I have just hair lying around so that I can fix it until my hair grows, but I found some and I threw some in to have like this blunt, choppy bob, and I'm here for it. So I think this is gonna be the new hairstyle for summer. The second exciting thing is it's time to try on whatever I made, and I did learn a few things that I did wrong. What I have learned from this experience is, number 1, I can do it. The second thing I learned is if you're sewing stretchy fabric, you shouldn't sew a straight hem because that doesn't give any room to stretch, so you have to do a zigzag stitch or a twin stitch. I've done neither of those, so let's see how this will fit me. We'll start with this one because this was just like, this was practice and I'm not really impressed. This looks better, and if you don't agree, you're out of your mind. It fits like a tank top that I would buy fits. Ooh, you know what? How did I style this in that other video? I'm not gonna look. I don't walk from place to place because I feel like I'm wasting time. Is that the most Aries thing you've ever heard? Yes, this looks like an outfit I would wear / am wearing currently. I mean, even for a straight hem, it's really not that unstretchy. I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10. Yeah, I can do that. This, however, don't know how it will fit, but I am immensely proud of this because I repurposed the piping. Come on, this is so different. This shirt went from kids scared to go to summer camp to someone that lived a lot of life in summer camp. Let's see how it fits. Oh! That was a hem ripping, just so you know. I mean, hang on. Wait, hello? Oh my God. Is this what being proud of yourself feels like? Because I could do this more often. I did this. First time, not bad. We won for today because I wasn't expecting it to be good. Closing remarks, I mean, we're fully out here now.
Aren't we? Lavalier, aren't we?
Lavalier,